Hey guys, today on the Coach U Show, we have Taylor James, who runs Talking Trash with Taylor as his podcast. He's also the CEO of Dumpster Dogs, and they've run a dumpster rental service. The cool thing is that Taylor first started 17 years ago learning digital marketing with us when we were playing Frisbee in Boulder, Colorado and hanging out. And now he's found it's come full circle, and he's built a website. He's got great experience that he's going to make visible, and we're going to rank now on Taylor James, and I'm super excited to have him on the show. We just spent nearly 2 hours together, so I encourage you guys, tune in. All right, now you say something. Now you do a little promo.
I feel like, I don't know, 2024, it's like everyone's starting to take, like you were mentioning, they're starting to take a proactive approach to health versus, like you said, reactive. Like, all right, something happened, or crawling ourselves out.
Health is everything. Like that, I do the oxygen baths. I'll even do supplemental oxygen. I'll do, there's lots of things that you can do for your health, right? That are for people who are athletes and who are trying to get that extra 10% of performance, or super successful entrepreneurs. They're not sick, but they just want higher energy and focus and that kind of thing.
Definitely. Yeah. I've been doing the infrared sauna and a cold plunge.
Okay.
That with like amino acids.
Yeah.
And obviously my vitamin stack, but I haven't gotten sick in 1 year. Like, it's crazy. Like, I used to get sick, a decent amount, but and it could be that, or it could be just I'm getting more sleep, or I'm getting, who knows what that could be, but I don't know.
That's so cool.
So we just finally switched over, I guess, we just switched over the website.
Okay.
And so I think we were originally, Dumpster Dogs was originally on that website with, the poor SEO that you saw and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So we switched it over, I guess, with your help. I was able to find, somebody on Upwork, and is a great person, and switched it over. So we're finally live there. And so I feel like we're just kind of like almost like starting again as a company, which is pretty cool, because we can actually do our own stuff right now. So
and run Google ads.
Yeah. I just got a promotion for $1,000 Google ads in my email. So I gotta, now I'm starting to look at all that kind of stuff, because I feel like the first 3 years is just building, kind of building a base, and so now it's time to, we figured out kind of how, the ins and outs and how to do everything. Now I feel like it's time to.
You ready for more leads? Because you can operate. You have got all the equipment and everything.
Totally. Yep.
Yeah. My friend Anthony took a look at your stuff, and he's got, dumpsters and hauling and this kind of thing. And he says, wow, that's impressive for Taylor, because it takes a lot of capital to build that up.
Yeah, that's one thing. We started with that one truck a couple of years ago, and now we're up to 9. We've reinvested 100% of the money we've made back into the company. So those trucks are $200,000-$300,000 a pop.
Yeah.
It's not cheap.
It's capital.
Yeah.
Having the website is good. That's like a bookshelf, but you need books on it. So you've got to record a lot of on the job, day in the life kinds of content of your crew, and then collect the feedback from the customers, not in a testimonial like way, but, honoring them. Like, hey, what are you guys working on here? What's this? And not talking about Dumpster Dogs, or how you bring these trucks, or you have the containers or whatever. But if you do that, and you organize that content the right way using ChatGPT, right? Because it can take the video, like O3 just came out 3 days ago, which is incredible, right?
Yep.
Then it can do all these things that a VA would do. And we're not quite there yet, but instead of hiring someone on Upwork, I think in a year, all that stuff with all the VAs are just, they're done. It's like the Uber drivers are done because the self-driving is, you understand the Uber drivers are basically done, right?
Well, I've seen
in the same way, all of the VAs and all the marketing people and all the people who answer the phone, all those people are done. They just don't know it, right?
Yeah.
So the only thing real is the actual doing of the service, which is what you do. So I have friends, like this guy, Lance Bachman, started the largest SEO company called One SEO, made tons of money. And he sold that company, and then he bought a roofing company. Now he's just buying roofing companies and flipping them and all. Like a lot of people I know that are the smartest in the world of digital marketing are exiting this thing because they know the AI is going to crush everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So the only advantage we have, especially you as a local service business in Austin, is collect the proof that you do what you say you do. And cell phone videos, I've been spending the last couple months finding different ways to try to streamline that process to collect the stories where, you know, the different crews upload the stuff to the Google Drive, or depending on, like, the bigger companies use a Service Titan, or there's other, you know, like even a House Call Pro or other tools that on the job they will collect, you know, little videos and pictures and before and after stuff. And then that all gets centralized into the CRM, into the job scheduler and whatnot. And then our tools can process that.
Huh.
We work with, like, I was just in Miami 2 days ago, and we have a client with 100 locations, Forever Young. It's actually this guy here. He's the founder, Carlton, Washington. And they have their basically CRM patient booking management system called Zenoti. And then that allows for the collection of videos and pictures and before and after and that kind of stuff. And then that's helping our SEO, because when we talk about a procedure, we talk about how we have the raw proof of that being done, not stock art, not ChatGPT inventing articles about 10 ways on how to do this thing, right? So that's the thing you need to have. If you do that, and then that's one, so the fact you have the website, that's like you have the, you know, the architecture to put stuff in, but there's nothing in your, like, you have a good bookcase, but there's no books in it, right?
Right.
So A is getting the real content, the real experiences of your crews. And then number two is in Austin, I'm sure you have a lot of friends who own other businesses or in the community, or you coach soccer, like there's stuff like that. So what you do is you make 1-minute videos with each of these people, honoring them. Easiest way to do it, Taylor, is just say you have a podcast and just give it a name. Right.
Yeah.
And you interview them. And that way you're also capturing real experiences with real people. And that ties with, like, the knowledge panel and ranking in Google, because Google's looking for what you are credibly attached to. Like, who do you actually know? And if there's co-created content and we put it on YouTube, which is owned by Google, then Google can see that you are a reputable company and person in Austin, because you're tying to other well-known entities and people in Austin.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. I can show you mine too. I can show you how I do it if you want to see.
That'd be great.
Okay. This is like a whole new world of AI that people don't even realize is the case. So I have an iPhone, and everything is automatically uploaded to Apple's iCloud and then Google Photos. So I pay the extra $10 a month each or whatever for that, right? So yesterday, a friend of mine, Elizabeth, she flew into town, and Mark and I picked her up, and we went to the Bellagio. And you can see here, we're at the Bellagio, and it's marked here. This is automatically done here. And this is the Chinese New Year thing, right? She's 84. This is a dream. She was so happy. She wanted to do this and, you know, made it happen. Flew her first class from New York. She loved that.
Super cool.
And then you saw a couple of days ago, I was in Miami. And we did all this studio tour stuff. We were going through all the stuff that we just talked about, Taylor. You know, the different supplements and IV and health, and like we've interviewed all these different people. So I've got a ton of this. And so this is all being repurposed into other kinds of content. Then a friend of mine, Nilson Silva, who runs a $16 million a year pool building company. He came here from nothing, from Brazil, and now, you know, he's a big deal. And all the pool builders want to know who. I brought my buddy Seth, who was doing the video interviews. Really works well. He did, you know, he's into aesthetics as well. So I didn't want to be Fat Dennis talking about microneedling and all that kind of stuff, right? We interviewed this guy who has the largest fan page on the internet for basketball. He's got something like 1.2 billion views per month. This guy, Austin Marotta. So I interviewed him, and then this is 9 minutes and something. And then Seth did a micro interview, 3 minutes and 47 seconds, right? Going through his stories. And of course, this links to his Instagram, which we have lots of stories. Austin Marotta. And you can see, like, he is with the Miami Heat, these different players. He's interviewing them. He's obviously super well connected. with all these professional athletes. He's there on the court, in the locker room, doing all these luxury things, right? Pretty cool, right? Like
awesome.
All these NBA players make us all look like midgets. It's crazy. But you can see, and he's also in luxury real estate because he's friends with these NBA players and they all know each other. Whenever they're like buying and selling homes, they go to him. He's their guy, right?
Yeah.
This a lot of Marotta Group must be the real estate thing, right? You can see all the houses.
Very cool.
So it makes a lot of sense because when he's with the NBA players, clearly we can see how he lives from a day-to-day standpoint.
Totally.
But we also see that drives his real estate business, and then it drives his NBA fan page thing, and then he owns an insurance company. So whenever they're like, oh, you can protect the house and also do this and that, and so it all kind of ties together, right? Insurance and real estate. So where is it? Because I interviewed him and whatnot, not this one, right? That gets turned into a YouTube, social media snippets, all these other pieces. Because then I'm connected with him, so it shows like I've done a lot of stuff in Miami, right? So here, Seth and I were in Miami interviewing him, and you can see this is Fort Lauderdale, basically a suburb of Miami, right?
Yep.
And I'm collecting real proof that I've done stuff in that city.
That's cool.
You can see like there's tons and tons. Like here we're helping Forever Young, which is that wellness clinic, and there's lots of, we're going through all the procedures, talking about the blood work and your health and, what it's like and getting glutathione. And you can just tell, like, you can look at these people and tell, like, obviously she's had, the injections and that, facial things.
Totally. Yeah.
And then our buddy Elliot, who started in our program 7 or 8 years ago, but we had him on the podcast, right? And then he started with us learning digital marketing. His dad committed suicide, which is a horrible thing. Then he came and spent time with us and basically lived with me. I was kind of his dad for a while, and we traveled the world, because I'm out doing what I'm doing. So I just brought him along, and he told that whole story, right? And then he overcame and started a big SaaS company and exited and is doing all these really cool things. And now is helping other addicts and whatnot, kind of like what happened to his dad and whatever. And of course we had Brazilian barbecue. And so this goes on and on and on. There's a ton of proof. Like this guy sells health insurance, but he's to Russian immigrants, and he's built a reputation among Russian immigrants. And I have hours and hours of just following him around as he's meeting other clients of his. And each of these clients is telling their story. We captured it inside the Zoom. That's why it's not here, but we captured behind the scenes. This is just in the last week, and this was in Philadelphia, right?
Wow.
And then a week ago, I was in Miami, or not Miami, I was in Atlanta with my friend who Ibrahim Awad, he runs a personal injury firm. And we're talking about his stories and what he's done, which is incredible. And sending socks to people, buying meat at Costco, all these podcasts in our studio here, interviewed a hedge fund guy who's got $3 billion in sales and all this. And it's so cool. Trampoline park, right? So I'm documenting what's going on here. And you can see so name, I don't know, like, name any city.
Let's go Boulder.
Boulder. Okay. So Boulder. Oh, you know what? I think he's looking at boulders. That's a different, not Boulder, Colorado. Okay. Different Boulder. Right. So if I were to take all this stuff of, proof of doing stuff in Boulder, is it, so here we're hiking the Flatirons, right?
Awesome.
And this is this is place in the mall there. This is one of those places, I think, on the mall. Like on the mall, the Pearl Street Mall, they have all these. So that's one of the stores there.
Is that Into the Wind or something like that?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And you can see like here, we're about to hike one of the Flatirons or whatever, Canyon, right? Okay. And so anyway, like here's a coffee, right? That I had at some place in Boulder. And this was 6 years ago.
Wow.
And I don't have any pictures and videos from when you and I played Frisbee.
I know. I
don't think anyone took any pictures, though. Did they? Did someone take pictures?
I don't know. Maybe we're just too busy playing Frisbee.
How many years ago was
In the moment. 2008, I want to say. 2007, 8, 9.
So if it's 2008, that would be 17 years ago, was it?
17.
16?
17. 17.
17 years ago? Isn't that crazy?
Wild. That is crazy.
And, even like fond memories of your dad, but I don't think I had any pictures or videos of that.
Yeah.
We have some amazing memories that you and I actually remember, but we don't have. I
Yeah.
can't, I can't show you any of it, which is sad. Like I wish we documented. Like I'm here. We're on a podcast. You can see
Mm-hmm.
my friend Alex, and so we're kind of documenting what this is. We're honoring young adults that are successful, helping other young adults that are dealing with mental, depression and all the things that happen with COVID and isolation and so we're actually capturing it. So these moments I'm now capturing. I'm trying to make up for the moments I didn't capture.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if we took like Austin, Texas, like we had lunch whenever that was,
Mm-hmm.
and did we not take a picture together? I know we had to have taken a picture when we had lunch, didn't we? Tell me we did.
We had to have, right?
How do we not? Like I always try to make sure that we do, but sometimes
Yeah.
the food is so good or we get busy that I never get it. I forget to take a picture to like prove that. Like there's Sean Collins, there's Brennan. When did we have that? This was 5 years ago now. Oh, I don't think we have one. I thought for sure we
Man,
had one.
I thought so as well.
We
Maybe
do not have any pictures or videos together. How can
maybe
this
we'll have
be?
to run it back. I saw you're coming through Austin pretty soon.
Yeah, I'll be speaking at a conference in Austin, but I'm just in Austin all the time because I have a lot of friends in Austin. Voodoo Donut, love that.
Voodoo.
Dude, did you see this? So, Voodoo, you can buy their old donuts for
No.
$20. So this is what we got for 12. This is only part of it. We got a whole bucket for
Oh my
$20. And then we went around, where is it? Yeah, we got this whole bucket. You can see
oh my
this, right?
gosh.
Of their like expired donuts. And then we just went around and just handed them out on the street to
Super
like
cool.
homeless people and just because 6th Street you can see like people are coming up like go ahead have one, would you like a donut here, like all these people.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of dark because we didn't have a light or whatever, but we're just literally just giving away donuts to people on the street. Hey buddy, would you like a donut? Here, pick one. And they want to try to take two or three. Oh, just only one, whatever the one
Just
you
one.
touch, that's the one you have to take. you know but
That's awesome. The
look at
day
these
olds.
moments. This is at Facebook in Austin, right?
Very cool.
Kind of proving that we're there with other friends of
Yep.
mine.
Yep.
And what is it? There's that haunted house place there in Austin. There's my friend Molly, and she runs Ezra Firestone's thing. And this is what the Capitol building. And
Wow.
they're speaking at these other conferences. And this girl, Allison, she ran digital marketing for Dell. I've known her for a long time. And we went to South by Southwest where they were debuting all this new technology. And there's the thing in the stores that scans your face to try to serve you personalized coupons. And then it identified her as a 40-year-old man because she's wearing the glasses and has a square face, which is hilarious, right? It shows you the AI is not ready, right? Because it's like scanning her face and scanning my face, trying to determine. Now it's like showing stuff to her for like, Gillette and razor blades. And like, no, you categorized it wrong. It's like, it miscategorizes black people, like all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's hilarious, right?
Back in 2016 too. So it's probably come a long way since then too.
Yeah.
Oh, Stella Sanjak. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so,
That's
yeah,
great.
this is my friend Beverly Jackson. She ran digital marketing for MGM Resorts, which is like
That's
40% of
cool.
Las Vegas. So I got to stay and see all the shows. And because, in Vegas, I could, she was my client. So I would go to Vegas all the time to see her. But then I would also get like a $2,000 credit at every restaurant and stay at the hotel and watch the shows. And, here we go.
Oh, there they are.
But this we've met, but it wasn't. We've met between now and 2016. That was 10 years ago, almost. It was 9 years
Yeah,
ago.
I think so. Yep. Yep. You've
Wow,
definitely
you look the
been back
same
since
though.
then.
It's like you haven't aged. This is
Wow.
2016, January 16th.
2016. Where is
How
that?
wild is
I think
that?
that looks like we're on South Congress.
Yeah, we must have had barbecue or something.
Yeah.
Or Mexican.
Wow. 2016.
So what happens is when you have, why is there no face available to add? 3 faces available to
Interesting.
add. It shows Gerard. There's you. Okay,
Yeah.
so now the AI create new person or pet. It used to say new person, but then people are tagging their pets. Okay, so the AI is going through all my photos and videos, and all it has is this one. Well, that's a shame. That's the only one it has. But if
Wow.
there were more of them, then I don't want to manually, like the only manual thing you have to do is do it the first time. The first time you have to label. And now that's the only one we have. But if
Wow.
I look at my buddy Caleb Williams, then like he came out to see me and we did the trampoline park and we eat a lot of meat and I spoke at his conferences and he's introduced me to a lot of people and we've shot videos together, right? Like the AI has automatically organized everything by who it's with,
That's awesome.
you know, on these different stages. There's a ton of this, right?
Wow.
And so if you and your crews and whatever can centralize all this, then like name an activity.
Basketball.
Of course, basketball. That's an easy one, but it's automatically grabbing anything to do with basketball across everything that I have. And
All the
then you'll
dunks.
see, yeah, like this. Check this out, right? Have you seen this? Look at this.
Oh, that's awesome. The slow-mo.
So there's a ton of this stuff, and yeah, tons of basketball. Yeah, I brought a buddy to Nike's headquarters, professional dunker.
That's
Got the
sweet.
gym for him. It was a dream come true kind of thing, walking around the campus. You know, oh, name anything.
Scooter.
Scooter. So the AI is automatically going. You know, I'm not having to label anything myself because the AI knows that a month ago I was in Vietnam on a scooter. Right? You see that? So we're in Ho Chi Minh City and we're on scooters. And I'm going to be in Italy in a couple days. 2 days I'm flying out, going London, Italy, and all that. And they have scooters everywhere, right? So you can see this, all the scooter stuff. You can see I've taken these videos as we're riding these scooters. And in Pakistan, there's a scooter in the background, right? And so imagine that you have all this proof of what you do. And why is there a scooter? Why does it say scooter here? Oh, these are scooters. Oh, you see? Okay, that's cool.
Is that a scooter museum? Or is it, looks like there's might be older ones.
Oh, this is
Or is it to buy?
Oh, it is a museum. Yeah, this is in Nashville. And this is some dude who has hundreds of cars. And these are old. This is like some walkway that goes between the different parts where they have like tons of just hundreds of cars, like old cars. Yeah, I forgot that they had this part with scooters in it. But yeah, you
That's
can
very
see
cool.
it literally is grabbing all kinds of stuff with like you wouldn't imagine, right?
Hmm.
It's all here. But maybe dumpsters, you know, or different kinds of dumpsters, or I guess no pictures. Why would I take a picture of a dumpster? But trucks. Oh yeah, I was at CES and there's these self-driving garbage trucks
That's cool.
that do all kinds or sort of like that. And these friends, I have a lot of plumbers that own home service businesses. So, you know, there's their trucks and vehicles and our buddy Anthony, right? This is his warehouse and the guys are getting paid on Friday. So they're all showing up and we can see the trucks that are there, right? It's really kind of cool. We just have a lot of proof of this.
Yeah.
Took these guys out to fly combat planes. That was neat. Dog fighting.
That's
and
awesome.
Tom Cruise kind of stuff. Look at this truck. So Danny's 6'5", and look at the size of this wheel. It's insane.
Massive. It's like a 10, 12-foot wheel.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see if we can see like, yeah, here it is. Like, isn't that insane? But anyway, if you, Taylor, can collect this inventory, then you can turn it into all that. Then your website and the AI can do all the stuff with it and write articles and whatever. Because we're literally I'm collecting all these as part of the content factory process, and then the raw ingredients. So here you see this in the purple, right? The raw ingredients of Zoom calls like this, or podcasts, or stuff on your phone, or then this can be processed by the AI and other tools that have AI. All the tools now have AI. They all claim they have AI, right? To then put it on your website and your YouTube and social and all that, and then you can run ads against it. So if you want more of a certain kind of client or a certain part of town, you can run ads against that content or target that area, right?
Okay. So first things first is start getting content.
See, there's a lot of dumpster dogs.
I know.
So you got to outrank them. Is this you?
It is.
DD Waste?
DD Waste.
Yeah. Yep. So you can see here. Oh, good. So you got your truck with the logo on it. It says Dumpster Dogs. It's got the phone number. Very good. But consider this. This looks like it was written by ChatGPT because you need to show.
Yeah.
Because you need to show EEAT. You need to show real experience. So notice everything I've shown you here, Taylor, is real experience.
Yep.
Right. And when you can sprinkle that in, then you show, because what Google is assuming is that everyone's using ChatGPT. So if it could have been written by ChatGPT, hey, for the best dumpster rental, blah, 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 dependable, safe, good people, service, all that, right? But that's generic stuff that's written by the AI.
Sure.
And so this at least shows pictures of the different size dumpsters. That's great.
Yep.
But here, why rent from Dumpster Dogs? All right, so 24/7 or same day. So you have to, obviously if you can do that, that's a competing thing. Transparent pricing, okay. But here, knowledgeable staff, reliable delivery, variety of sizes, like that's ChatGPT.
Yep.
At least these are your actual pictures of the services you have. So let's say someone wanted to look for dumpster rental city name, right?
Yep.
They have this. Great. There's pictures of these different size dumpsters. But then is there, okay, yeah, good. You actually show these clients. But what if you actually were on the job saying, hey guys, we're with so-and-so of Total Floor Pro Flooring, blah, 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 right? And you feature them. Because the rest of this is basically ChatGPT. How do you choose a dumpster? And so they're like, okay, there's nothing here that shows. You see what I'm saying? There's no real this is all like auto-generated. Anybody could just generate this stuff. It doesn't say anything about you. There's no real authenticity here. You know what I mean? Like, here, roll-off dumpster rentals. Okay, great. Show some pictures. You can say, hey, Taylor here, Dumpster Dogs. Let me show you. This is a roll-off dumpster, and here's blah, blah. You just like say something about it. I don't know anything about it, right?
Definitely.
Or maybe, in your yard, you've got these different ones and say, hey, let me just take you have a little video. Let me just walk you through and show you what these different, and the reason why you'd want this 10 cubic one or 40 cubic one is for this or that, or when the bigger one is a big construction project, or you just kind of walk through it, right? Mm-hmm. Like literally walking, on video, right?
Yeah.
Not professional video, just cell phone video like I'm showing you.
Awesome.
Right? And then you try to include these links. This doesn't work anymore because people used to just like jam a whole bunch of links down here. That doesn't work anymore, right?
Awesome.
You've got great reviews. That's awesome. You're linking actually to this. You got your place ID. That's good. But now someone's looking for Denver, Texas. I didn't know there's a Denver, Texas.
Oh, you know what? And that's actually funny. So we're actually opening up in Denver, Colorado on April 1st. We have 3 trucks going there. We're actually going to start a location there. But that's a misprint. That's a good.
Yeah, you see here the text
goes to Austin.
Yeah, so you got some mistakes here, but that's okay.
Totally.
This is normal. Yeah, Bee Cave. Okay, so Bee Cave's a little further out, so it should be pretty easy to win on dumpster rental Bee Cave. But this says Bastrop.
Yep.
Bee Cave. Yep. Okay, now this is confusing. Bee Cave, Bastrop.
No, it's definitely a mess up there too.
So every one of these pages you have, if you're searching for a dumpster, Bee Cave, okay. So every one of these pages is the same. All you did was switch out. If you're looking for the best dumpster quality in Bee Cave, like humans and Google will see this as bogus, right?
Totally.
How to book the roll-off dumpster rental Bee Cave. Like, come on, right? So then we can take this and we can run it to our article grader and say, grade this location service page. Okay. And because we've trained the AI on our stuff, it basically tells you don't have it. When it says C+, it's really being polite. It's worse than that. And it's trying to compliment you because it's made to be super polite, right? Like, oh, you're actually, clear pricing. Yes, you're saying Bastrop and Bee Cave, right? But they're like, well, what is it? And it's got problems.
Totally.
You've said it way too many times. This is called keyword jamming, right? Frequency, duplicate content. Yeah, all the other pages are the same, right? And it doesn't have anything that actually shows, like, see what customers have to say, show like, hey, I'm Taylor, I'm the founder. Biggest one, lack of real experience showing up here, right? Right? It needs to do these things. So, you can add in your stuff and have it learn from it, right?
No, I did not. That's cool.
ChatGPT's come such a long way. And we give you access to that. I think we pay $30 a month for each person. Okay. We have a lot of people inside our account. We can add you. Just reimburse me the $30 or whatever. Or say good things and I'll pay. I'll just,
Yeah.
But I can say like, fix this page and include placeholders for Taylor James the owner, because it probably doesn't, because it thinks James Taylor or Taylor, I mean, the unit, the owner to include EEAT items, okay?
Awesome.
Also, list the, I shouldn't do this in one shot, but I will, list the PAA. No, I'm going to do this first one, and then I'll ask the second follow-up question. No, don't do it all in one shot. Okay. So I'm asking the AI to go ahead and fix it, and then it just does it, right? With dumpster dogs, we have to fix that part. Okay, so it's writing the whole thing. Oh, that's good to have a table. That makes sense.
It's nice. It's clear.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to stop that because, the AI can do this. We already know the AI can do this. So now evaluate our PAA. People also ask the questions. So what we are answering and not answering, graded harshly, because otherwise it's too polite. Okay. So I think we were looking at Bee Cave dumpster rental.
Yep.
Okay. And there's these guys. And these guys should be, well, this is a big chain. You can see them.
Totally. They're the big brokers are 1 and 2 for sure.
These guys have embedded snippets to show stuff like this. Yelp, we can't really beat. These guys are pretty big too.
Mm-hmm.
These guys we can crush. Dumpsters.com. Okay, they're a directory kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're nowhere here.
There's a ton of brokers in here.
But you can see like there's all these questions that are all about the cost, aren't they? I mean, that's what it typically is. Okay. So it's here's the questions that you need to answer.
Okay.
And then do you partially answer it? Do you answer it well?
Okay.
You don't answer it, right? You see this?
Yeah.
So you can have the AI write all this for you. And also we can come in and see how you actually rank. There's lots of tools. Unfortunately, it's just, this is there's just no way of getting around having to use multiple tools. So we can look in DUMP, DA.
We just do DOGS.
Okay. Shoot, this might be a problem. Let's see. Let me find you.
Hey, that's it.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, good. And then we're going to look for debris removal, dumpster rental service. Which of these do you like?
I like dumpster rental. I like demolition contractor.
Okay. We'll just do that for now.
Cool.
And then let's see how far we are. So it covers part of Austin. We'll go a little further than 10 miles. Let's go 15 maybe. But you can go out here too, right? Or
yeah,
let's
totally.
go a little further than that. I mean, you can drive your trucks. It's not like a gas station where, people are going to, let's go 20 miles.
Awesome.
And let's run them 19 by 19. Okay.
Wow.
And so you're going to see these colored dots and it'll show, because you understand the rankings change depending on where someone actually is. Mm-hmm. So there's a bunch of tools that do this. You have to pay for them. And this will come back in a few minutes and tell us where we are.
Okay.
And then that kind of tells us where, and of course it's easier to rank in rural areas versus like Austin or whatnot, but you understand how this works. Yeah. So then, you just need to have, you understand what has to happen here. This is not it's not a technical issue you have. It's a raw ingredient. You're missing the raw ingredients, which is this whole thing, right? That we're talking about. You need the real proof.
No, definitely. And I mean, really, this is kind of, you're getting us at our worst right now, which is, great because we don't have anything, no raw ingredients. We have exactly what you said, what ChatGPT and what someone from Upwork has put on here, not from, the experts from me. Yeah.
Yeah. So you understand what the issue is. Then the links are, goofed up and like you need good content and then you need links. So it's the biggest issue is you have no links coming to you. So today we're going to fix that for you because us having this conversation, which we're going to turn into a podcast, of course, parts of it, allows me to link to you many of my sites. So for example, blitzmetrics.com, if we write an article featuring you, that is a domain rating 63 with 316,000 links in. So we might title, 17 years of friendship, what I've learned from Taylor James and how he became a dumpster dog, right? Something like that. Because we could take our discussion about this and then I wish we had some more raw ingredients, because then I could sprinkle in more of the pictures and videos to show, because I always like to show in a podcast or whatnot that we actually do the thing that we say that we do, right?
Absolutely.
And I rank on all sorts of people's names, and then I legitimately can pass traffic. And I have the #1 free ebook site, right?
Wow.
DR75, 7.7 million links, and 500,000 visits a day. So maybe you create the ultimate guide on, whatever, the demolition contractors. What is a demolition the ultimate guide to I don't know. We would ask ChatGPT to come up with it. So if you have all this stuff on being a demolition contractor, this is a guy playing basketball. We could say like, oh, all the different dunks and this guy's done. This is my friend who's a professional dunker.
That's so cool.
There's all these crazy dunks. Look and just like watch one of these dunks. These are insane. Look at one.
Let's see it.
Well, there's one where here. This is the whole stream. He does like one behind the back, and look at this weird one. It's called a scorpion. Anyway, there's tons and tons of proof that you should just get together into a folder, and then you can use our AI tools. The customers are on Facebook, so we'd want to post all this stuff on Facebook too.
Awesome.
Let's see, do we have anything together? Or maybe it's visible on Facebook, but it's not.
Happy birthdays.
2016.
My gosh. Okay, so 2016.
That's basically 19 years ago.
But there's 2011. If you go up, there's 2011.
Oh, shoot, 2011.
2009. Okay.
Oh, wait. Where's 2009? Yeah. Why is it out of order? I don't know. Oh, wait, no, I have my math wrong. No, so this would be 16 years, but there had to have been something before that then.
There definitely.
All right. That's cool. But there's no pictures or videos for some reason.
I'm gonna have to go digging again.
All right. So then looking at your profile, let's see. Buffs. Okay. Where does it show?
Yes. So I don't know.
It's got to show your company. Doesn't show it here.
No.
I
need to update that. Because I have Dumpster Dogs as a Facebook page, but not.
Yeah, but it's not tied to you. So
I need to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are all basic things.
Yeah. So there's our company party. Yeah.
That's cool. But no one's seeing any of this.
No, nobody's seeing anything.
Oh, you know what? So you have a lot of real.
We have a lot.
But this is all hidden on Facebook, which Google can't see. So you just literally have
in our
to
phones.
Yeah, exactly. It's all locked up. So get it all in one place, in one big Google folder.
Okay.
And then you have the raw ingredients, and then you can have a VA using these AI tools to, like I was showing you, like, hey, write this stuff in, and the AI is like, because we asked the AI, go ahead, or the AI can maybe even do the whole thing, depending on how we have it. But yeah, that's what we need. Yeah, look at this. You have all this stuff, but you probably have. Oh no, you have some video.
Yeah,
you showed me this like drone flyover stuff, but you need stuff where you are walking people through. It's like you're FaceTiming with friends that they're on the job. That's
perfect.
That's what most contractors are missing anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then
is iPhone audio fine, or would you suggest like a Rode or? Okay, cool.
I mean, I would get sure if you can get better audio, of course we prefer that. But let's see, where is this? Has it come back yet? I think it's still scanning. It'll come back in a minute.
Awesome. Yeah, we have a ton of videos, but they're locked up in our phone.
Yeah, this is great. But really, we need you talking about this.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, I get it. Like the trouble with this is so common, Taylor, is that people, they just show pictures of their trucks and their equipment, but there's like, where are the people?
Yep.
Okay, great. There's a truck and it's got your logo on it, but give me a sense, because people buy from people.
Absolutely.
Give me a sense of like, the relationship, and just all I see are these trucks. And the dog thing could actually work to your benefit. So one of my friends, Julia, she's a funeral home director, and she is from Prout Funeral Homes, and there's multiple funeral homes in Verona, New Jersey. But then they have this Morris Prout certified dog, and this dog, it's like when you lose a loved one and this kind of thing, like they found like the dog really cheers everybody up, and so this dog has become a local celebrity. So people recognize Morris everywhere.
That's awesome.
And there's, Morris has got his own Instagram and Facebook and all that. And then we're boosting some of these posts and whatnot. And it's a way to promote the funeral home without, like, if you try to directly promote who wants to promote a funeral home? I mean,
yeah.
But Morris, like, that's super cool. So when you go into local restaurants and whatever, you have like this picture of Morris or a painting of Morris, and it's just a fun thing, right?
Yeah.
Just having Morris makes it not somber,
Totally.
Morris goes everywhere.
Wow.
They've just, celebrated 100 years being in the funeral home. There's the whole family run. There's Bob, her dad. There's her fiance. They just got married. So now they're all like, it's all a family run kind of thing. That's how it's like the 6th generation or something like that, right?
Wow.
But people love taking pictures with Morris. So why don't you do that thing with your dumpster dog, right?
Yeah.
Like this literally is driving their business. It's incredible.
That's awesome.
You see, they're going to all the games. Morris is winning awards, I guess.
Wow.
Seriously, like people love pets.
People love pets.
You're like the name dumpster dogs. I mean, you basically are saying that, like, where's the dumpster dog?
Yep. Yeah.
Why don't you leverage that? That you could have so much. Do you see like you could do so much with that? That could, you know what? I almost think that could be the core of your marketing, because then it's fun. Just like no one wants to talk about funeral homes. No one wants to talk about hauling away trash and demolition. I mean, is that cool? I don't.
No, it's
Look
trash.
at this. Yeah, you could make all this trash hauling so cool.
That's the cutest funeral home marketing ever.
Where are the scans? I know that the scan has come back by now. Where is this? Scan reports. Has it not come back yet? Sometimes it's slow. Oh, here we go.
There it is.
All right. So we have, let's look at demolition contractor. Oh, it's already zeros.
Zeros. Okay, dumpster rental. That's
there's both. Let's just for fun. We already paid the money to run it, so might as well look at it. So it's going to be all red. All the dots are going to be red. So they have an AI analysis here, right? Every tool has got the AI built in, but I don't know why this is loading slow. But it said 0, so it's all going to be red dots. Yeah, it's all red dots. Okay, well, now you know but at least you know why.
Yeah. Because
if you have stuff in Cedar Park and Round Rock and whatever, then you can talk about those experiences there. Like I was showing you, right? Because I can go to Round Rock, Texas. Otherwise, it'll look for Round Rocks. Okay, so for some reason, I took a thing of a squirrel in Round Rock. Oh, I spoke at some conference in Round Rock. Oh, then I was at Dell. Oh, yeah, I was chilling with my friends at Dell. They're at Round Rock, yeah. But you can see it's like, obviously, it's in Round Rock, right? I mean, Dell, like, you know where this is. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
And this is my friend Allison and we're touring their whole social command center where they're like monitoring real time all the things that are happening for Dell, right? She's so proud to show, like, she's not smiling, but she's actually a nice woman here, but she's not smiling here. But she was so proud to show me all the stuff that she built. And then, she won awards for her social media command center and all the things that they're doing with Dell, right? You can see all this stuff going on here, right?
That's cool.
But there's proof. There's proof I've done stuff in Round Rock, and there's no proof that you've done anything in any of these places. You see how, like, literally, Taylor, you run a local service business. Where's your local? There's nothing here that shows. It's just auto-generated city name. They're all the same page, just jammed in with changing the city name, right?
Yep.
You understand why that's garbage, right? You can't do that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But that's but I paid this SEO expert, this WordPress, whoever person. Like, dude, the key for you, Taylor, is your reputation and the jobs that you've done and what you actually, you know what I'm saying? The key is you. It's not the AI or me or any of that.
Definitely.
All right. So here you got 4% share of voice. So you'll get maybe a green dot where you are, and then all red dots after once this shows up. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
That's what's going on. Because you know why you rank number 1 here, right where you're
because we're physically there. That's it.
Yeah. But if people come from these other parts of town, especially you running ads or doing social media stuff or highlighting your favorite barbecue in this place, like people in Austin love to argue about who's got the best Mexican tacos, barbecue, all that. Just Or have your dog. You have a dog?
Yes.
Then have your dog go out on all the different jobs, and then say, today we're in Cedar Valley. Today we're
awesome.
But you see how you could do this?
Yep.
Like you already know it. Like you don't need to hear it tell you why these other guys are beating you, right? Because these guys junk pro or these other guys are beating you, right? You can see it's saying who the other guys are, right? You already know who the other guys are, right?
Totally.
What do you think of this?
I think that, so obviously, like, word of mouth has grown us offline, like face to face, person to person, but we haven't done anything. I mean, like you said, I mean, our, yeah, we have no authenticity online, no presence online really, other than our Google reviews. But other than that, we've got nothing. And well, I'm just excited because, we did the migration, but I'm excited to, kind of put these together and just start, going to, record things and talk about things and go meet with, I mean, we do have a ton of clients. We have, 300 something clients currently right now. And it's so easy to go out and talk to them. We just don't. So I feel like it's an easy next step because we have built this base under us. So
yeah, you have all the ingredients. You have like all these gold nuggets, but they're hidden.
Totally. Yep.
What advice would you have for other contractors or people that are like you? Because, you and I have spent a lot of time looking at these things, and it's the same kind of realizations that people have. You do great work, you got great word of mouth, but digital is a mystery.
Yeah. And especially with the service industry, I think that, so many people run these dumpster companies and these other companies, off of, pen and paper. And so, people are blinded to that. So, I think if if you have built a great business, you just need to, amplify it, and you need, the opportunity to do so. And by, doing things like this and showing your authenticity and showing a story, I feel like, that's, one way to really, grow and kind of leverage yourself, because we're obviously blind to the average person that's gonna, doing a Google search, but, kind of out there where, the word of mouth is really has helped us, but that only goes so far. But yeah, I think we have come a long way though, but I think there's so much opportunity to, start this course and this part of our company. I feel like we've just focused on, dumpsters and demolition and that kind of stuff, not the, kind of a whole business, whole look of the business.
Isn't it ironic, Taylor, that you first started learning digital marketing with me 17 years ago, and now we're kind of picking back up where things were?
Totally. 17 years ago. And who would have known 17 years ago I was going to need those exact things to, grow my company. Yeah.
It's almost like you wish you'd spent more time studying back then.
Exactly.
But now it's perfect because you have an awesome business. Now it's being able to rank high, like the actual core operations to be able, that's like, you could, we could drive all the phone calls in the world, but if you don't deliver service, it hurts you. But now you actually can. The marketing actually is worthwhile. The timing's just right.
Right.
Like you being at GM doing quality assurance or whatever, like that has nothing to do with this.
Nothing. Yeah. But also in the last couple of years, if we were marketing ourselves, we'd be marketing a name. We would have been not necessarily marketing our identity, which I feel like we've figured out the last couple of years. Like we've figured out like what our identity is, like that, who we're going to be, to focus on that communication, to focus on being reliable. Like, I don't know if we would have, figured that out if we weren't focused on that. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's the right timing for that, for sure.
So,
all right. So why should people listen to our episode today?
Oh, you can find out a little bit of everything, a little bit of health stuff, a little bit of history, and see a company that is starting off from scratch. We're basically a brand new company starting off from scratch. So I think that, seeing this, and then also maybe, a year from now, 6 months from now, taking another look at it and just kind of seeing the growth. Cause I think, today is pretty much day one of Dumpster Dogs. So yeah.
Who should watch this?
Anyone that's in the service industry, any local service providers. I truly think that, roofers, plumbers, anyone that has that, their name on the side of their truck, I feel like that they would benefit from this, because they've probably been, in business for 30 years and they have no online presence or haven't grown that way.
So Taylor, what would you say to other young adults that want to learn how to do what we're doing here?
I would say to take action and be as transparent as possible, but also to you might be doing all the right things. You might have done the right things for so long, but if you don't put them out there for people to see, there's no point, and you're not going to grow as fast, and you're not going to, get that out there. So I think that, I think just I think getting the word of mouth out, or, showing what you're doing, and really documenting everything, because, behind closed doors, nobody knows what you're actually doing. So yeah.
Yeah. Be authentic. Yeah.
Authentic.
Not the fake Instagram posing. What about for the young adults that want to become digital marketers and learn to, build the websites and do the social and collect the videos and like the stuff we're showing you? Because they see that there's a career here, right? Serving home service businesses.
Yeah. There's a huge market for it. Huge. But I think that everyone can use ChatGPT. So I think the word of the day is authenticity, and create those real, experiences, and don't just use ChatGPT to come up with a website, or to come up with, what you're about. I think that you're about you, and I think authenticity is the biggest thing. So while ChatGPT is a great tool, it shouldn't be something that defines you for you. Maybe you should define yourself.
So then who is Taylor James? Authentically.
Oh man, authentically, man. Oh, that's a great question.
You basically asked that question.
I know. I think open communication. I think that, setting expectations throughout all aspects of my life, is important, whether it's with work stuff, with Dumpster Dogs, with, setting expectations, clear expectations with my wife or my kids, or anything like that, is huge. And so I think that kind of, throughout all aspects of my, my personal life, my professional life, is like super important. And I think that, to do that and be reliable, to be someone that can, that they can lean on and trust. And I think, as you can see from us, 17 years of friendship is crazy. You don't get that too often. So even though it's 17 years with not a lot of pictures. So
how are we going to fix that?
Well, I saw you're coming to Austin, and then I'm coming to WasteCon May 6th, 7th, 8th in Vegas. So depending on your schedule.
May 6th, let's see. Let me just check. May 6th.
So depending on your schedule, I could come in before, after, during.
Yes, I will be here May 6th and 7th. So are you going to collect a whole bunch of videos with these other contractors, right? And because as long as they're not in Austin and Denver, then that's all fair game. Because you understand you have to show that, the authentic experience in what you do and in your city. And so other guys that rank on dumpster rental and just, whatever, you should interview them as long as they're not a direct competitor of yours, right?
Yeah. If they're in a different market.
And even if they are a direct competitor, you can still interview them, because you can talk about, how'd you get started and what's the key to staffing up, and, what do you do about ChatGPT? I don't know, like whatever you want to ask them about industry stuff, right? What do you think about so-and-so's keynote on whatever, right? So awesome. All you got to do is come up with we could use ChatGPT to come up with a topic for your podcast. And that will be the podcast when you're out interviewing people in Austin, and because you have all these customers, commercial, residential customers, right? So totally. Why don't you just, you understand that you literally, Taylor, just need to declare the name of your podcast. You don't have to have like a studio or all this podcasting stuff. You literally just say you and your phone and Zoom, that's all you need, right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
And by the way, this is my first podcast ever.
Oh, congrats. What an honor. Yeah. How's it feel being on your very first podcast?
Natural. Yeah, well, I wouldn't have picked anyone else besides you. Yeah, it didn't. I feel like I would be nervous, but I guess if you're talking about what you're, there's no reason to be.
Because I think the best podcasts are, we're just doing what we're doing. And I view it as if like someone else is, like a friend is watching, and they're just, some people just want to learn by watching us do the stuff that we're doing, not like some fake interview advertising commercial kind of thing, right? And that's interesting. Like, as long as we're moving towards a goal, which is growing your business, or showing how to do digital marketing, then that's valuable to other people, and it's authentic because we're not running a commercial, right?
Totally. Yep.
It's like what Joe Rogan does. He just talks to people about whatever for 3 hours, right?
Yeah. All right. So come up with a podcast. Got to come up with a name.
Yeah. Do you want to just come up with one now?
Let's do it.
All right, here. We'll do this. And we'll go back to ChatGPT. And I'm not going to use that GPT. I'm going to start with a new one. O3 just came out. Let's just use Mini. And Taylor James runs dumpster dogs in Austin and Denver, right? He wants to interview other dumpster rental and demo contractors at WasteCon and clients in Austin. Following our Content Factory process, give us some names for his podcast. Okay. And if you want, I can add you to our stuff.
See, I've seen a lot of trash talk. So that's waste-wise. Inside the dumpster.
That's very common, trash talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trash talk.
Trash talk is common, but a fun play on words.
Totally.
Come up with other fun variations. And I guess you don't want to necessarily call it like dumpster industry. I mean, that seems like too corporate. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So Dumpster Dogs Unleashed is kind of a unique, fun play on words too, though.
Yeah. Okay. Come up with some more. See, a lot of people talk about one day we should do this and that. I've just, because of ChatGPT, like, let's just do it.
Yep. Yep.
Right? Trash and tell. Oh, that's kind of neat.
Trash and tell.
Because the stories, that sounds garbage gab fest. Dump chat. Talking trash with Taylor. Ooh, I like that. Trash. I like that.
Talking trash with Taylor.
Wow, because it includes your name in it.
I like that.
And then I can already see like a sort of like a cartoon Taylor James smiling face, right? Then with the dumpster. And you hand out stickers of it,
Yeah. I like that.
I think that's the best one.
Let's do that one. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Talking trash with Taylor. Perfect.
Ooh. Talking trash with Taylor. We like that. That a lot. Write a podcast description and a bio for him. Okay. You can read all this, right?
Awesome. Yep.
What do you know about Taylor James? We're working on his personal brand too, and I should actually I don't know why I'm talking. I'm so old fashioned. I should be talking, not typing, but I'm so, I need to like break out of bad habits. Assuming we did basically a 2-hour Zoom.
2 hours already?
That's hour 40, whatever. Auditing his new brand and doing SEO, doing like personal brand stuff. Okay. I think it's going to say it doesn't know about you because you don't have much stuff. See, it doesn't know who you are. See, it's just like trying to recirculate the very limited. It doesn't know anything. Experienced, innovative, approachable lead. This is all vague nonsense. Okay.
Well, hopefully in 6 months we'll be able to actually ask that question and I'll be able to come back with.
We should be able to do this, right?
Oh yeah.
And you could. It's not just because I'm asking. You can ask in yours too, and it'll tell you, right? It'll say all this stuff, right? Yeah. Okay. So
awesome.
Talking trash with Taylor.
Talking trash with Taylor.
Okay. So now we'll record the intro.
Hello, everybody. This is Taylor. This is Talking Trash with Taylor. Dennis, you and I just met for about 2 hours today to kind of discuss, supplement stacks. We discussed my Dumpster Dogs, the company, and what issues that need to be reinvented and what we need to do to change and be more authentic. It was a great conversation, and I hope you guys listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor James on his very first podcast. I hope you tune in and learn because we cover my supplement stack. We go down and go through each of these. We look at his business. We talk about how we've been friends for 17 years. And if you are a service-based business, especially in home services and whatnot, you're going to learn how to be Googleable by seeing Taylor's journey, rebuilding his website, fixing things that were not done right, and how to use AI the right way. Tune in, guys. And also, congratulations to Taylor for his podcast, Talking Trash with Taylor. Now you go.
Love that. Hello, everybody. This is Taylor James. I just met with Dennis Yu for about 2 hours today. We discussed so many things from supplement stacks all the way to talking trash. And we discussed things like rebuilding my service-based business website in order for people to start seeing me and having a presence online. And we also discussed about my website and how we need to start using AI the right way. So hope you guys tune in.
Hey guys, Taylor just built his website himself with a few $100s and hiring someone on Upwork. And if you've been spending a lot of money on these SEO, digital marketing contractors and whatever, maybe learn how it actually works and learn how to take marketing into your own hands. In the last couple hours, Taylor and I have gone through what he's done, which is pretty good, and what his next steps are, which might surprise you, that his reputation is actually what's going to show Google and social media what should drive him more dumpster rentals in Austin and Denver, and also demolition services. This will work for your local service business as well. I think you might be surprised and how much you actually understand about SEO once you understand it's actually about reputation. Tune in to what Taylor and I just talked about. You do one last one and that'll be it.
That's good.
Yeah.
So we just got done talking for 2 hours about authenticity and how we can be using AI the correct way. For so many years, I've used AI just to fill pages and to try to get people to come to my website. That's not it. Authenticity is where it's at. So I've started talking trash with Taylor, and we're going to go into the industry and figure out the insights, and we're going to go in, day out of what it means to be dumpster dogs and how the day-to-day life is in an authentic way.
If you are a dumpster rental company, you need to be on Talking Trash with Taylor, which is his podcast, Taylor James. Anything to do with dumpster rental and demolition. If you're going to be at WasteCon in Vegas, May 6th and 7th, then go see Taylor and get on his podcast, because this is how you build your reputation in the industry. You're going to WasteCon because you want to connect with others. This is the best way to do it, to build your digital presence. Don't just do random stuff on the internet and pay some contractor. If you've got great experience and you really care and you do a good job, then that's going to come through. So I'd encourage you, be on Taylor James's podcast, Talking Trash with Taylor. Now you do a promo for your podcast and then we'll be done.
Are you guys going to WasteCon May 6th, 7th, and 8th? If so, come do Talking Trash with Taylor. It's a podcast. And if you've been in the waste industry for many years, 10, 20, 30 years, or even if it's a couple of years, come on and let's learn about your business. You need to start amplifying what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, letting the world know, let your customers know, and let your markets know all the right things that you're doing. So I look forward to talking with you guys, Talking Trash with Taylor.
All right, that's a B, but we can do better. So now you want to do something like, hey guys, this is Taylor James of the Talking Trash with Taylor podcast. All you guys in the waste industry, you got a lot of stories. I'm here to collect your trash. I want to elevate what we're doing in this industry. You're going to be at WasteCon. Let's meet in Vegas and let's do a mini podcast together.
This is Talking Trash with Taylor. If you guys are going to the Waste Expo, I want to talk to you. I want to hear your stories. I want to hear all the fun stories. I want to hear what has just made you mad. I want to hear what gets you going every morning. Let's hear all the insights. Let's share stories, and I want to hear about your experiences as a waste expert. So let's reach out and let's talk trash with Taylor.
Okay, that's a B plus. Now do it again, but this time look in the camera, which means not looking at yourself, right? So that way you're like I'm looking in the camera, that's eye contact, versus now I'm just looking at you, which is not. Now I'm eye contact, right? Okay. So same thing, but now you're talking to these folks, and you want to meet them, elevate them, collect their stories. The podcast gets distributed to the website and YouTube and social media and all that, right? So it's good to get exposure.
Awesome. This is Taylor with Talking Trash with Taylor. If you guys are going to the Waste Expo, the May 6th, 7th, and 8th, reach out to me and let's hear your stories. We want to hear what makes you guys tick. We want to hear the funny stories. We want to hear how the dumpsters got stuck and where the cool places that you've had to put your dumpsters. I want to trade stories with you. I want to collect them and let's amplify them out. Let's let the world know and amplify those experiences and those stories. So reach out, talking trash with Taylor. Looking forward to seeing you guys.
All right. That's good. You stuttered a little bit in the middle, but that's okay because we can cut it. So then just add in, our video team will have to, piece through this. And then just add in something like, I'm Taylor James and I've run a dumpster rental service in Austin and I'm here to elevate the industry. I want to collect your stories on my podcast. Let's meet in Vegas.
Awesome. I'm Taylor James. I own a dumpster rental company and I want to meet you guys. I want to know what makes you guys tick. I want to collect your guys' stories. And I want to share similar interests. Yeah.
All right. Now do it again, but make eye contact, right? You got to look. I know it's like you're getting all the video coaching at the same time too, right?
No, yeah, I need it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk trash with Taylor. I want to know what makes you guys tick. I'm a dumpster rental owner here in Austin, Texas, and I want to make sure that all of our stories are heard. I want to gather all the funny stories, all the interesting stories, and I want to compare everything. Let's see. No, I'm just thinking just to think.
I think you're thinking too hard. I think just make eye contact. Too hard. And you say something like, "Hey guys, Taylor James. I run dumpster rental service here in Austin, and I'm excited to see you guys at WasteCon because we got lots of funny stories to share among ourselves. And my podcast, Talking Trash with Taylor, is here to elevate those and honor other folks in the industry. And let's have some fun together. Reach out to me. If you want to be on my podcast, I'd love to talk."
Hey, all dumpster dogs here. This is Taylor James. I own a dumpster company in Austin, Texas. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at WasteCon, May 6th, 7th, and 8th. Let's get together and share any stories. Let's elevate each other. Let's amplify. And I just want to hear any cool stories that you guys have. So reach out to me. We'll do Talking Trash with Taylor, and we'll hear all your stories of, similar owners and similar experiences. So reach out and let's look forward to meeting with you guys.
All right. That's an A. See, it took like eight tries, but it's good though, right?
Well, I deleted all my notes and then, yeah.
There you go. Awesome. Well, Good job.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah. I got you on the calendar. So let me know. Keep me posted. And then obviously with the website and the content, and I imagine you'll have questions along the way, but you should share them inside our main group.
Okay.
We've got the Digital Marketing Dennis U group's got 43,000 people in it, right? Kind of neat.
Yeah. That's huge.
Isn't it wild?
43,000?
Are you in it? I don't even know if you're even in it.
I think so.
Go. Actually, why don't you share your screen? So, and then I got to run.
Yeah.
See if we can find it.
Where is my screen? More.
I get more work done on Sundays than almost any other day.
Really?
Anyone who wants to meet on Sunday, they mean it,
Yeah, totally.
Like they clearly want the result. They're not here just to hang out.
Zoom sharing. Okay. Let's see. You know what? I'm on my Dumpster Dogs one. See, I need to connect these. I'll connect them.
Okay.
Digital Marketing with Dennis.
Join that group. I will make you an admin or moderator, expert.
Joined. 44,000 members.
Okay.
What?
Cool.
That's like a football stadium.
That's a lot of people. You could run the buffalo from one end to the other.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So now I'm going to send you this Zoom when it's over. Our team's going to process it. It might take a few weeks.
Sweet.
And then just now that you're in that group, you should make a little 1-minute video saying, "Hey, I'm Taylor James. I bet you I have learned digital marketing with Dennis longer than any of you guys here because, we first did it 17 years ago. And I'm excited to, join this group here and also keep up and learn from all you guys and also share what I'm learning."
Awesome.
I think just make a 1-minute video in there to introduce yourself and then we're good.
Awesome. I'll do that.
Awesome, Taylor.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your time, Dennis. Good to see you.